Hey everyone, welcome to Rev It Up with Earl Garnet. I'm your host, Earl Garnet.
Rev it up, rev it up, up, rev it up, up, rev it up, rev it up, up, rev it up, up, rev it up, rev it up, up.
The 1950s has got to be one of the most iconic time periods of all time. When you think of the 1950s, you definitely will think of this car. So with that, Alan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
No problem, it's great to be here.
Yeah, why don't you tell me about this car? Tell me the history.
Well, I've owned the car for 33 years. It's been in my family since 1961. This is an Oshawa-built Canadian 57 Bel-Air. It's an authentic Bel-Air. It was built between October and November of 1956.
Wow.
The original owner was a guy named Shelley in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario.
Yeah.
He owned it for about 4 years and sold it to one of my uncles. And it's been in my family ever since.
I guess we'd consider this to be a resto mod. Can you tell us the story when you did the resto mod and how much you actually paid for it? Because this is really great.
So the car is for sale. My Uncle Ted was selling it in 1984, and he wanted $4,500 for the car.
Wow.
I offered to buy the car, and he said if I kept it to restore it, he would sell it to me for what he paid for it in 1967. Which was $1,700.
So you bought this for $1,700 bucks.
$1,700, but not in this condition.
Wow.
So I got some advice from my dad, who when he saw it and he saw all the rust, he said, always remember there's enough money to do it right the second time. So I kept it for 25 years before starting on the restoration in 2008. And it took 2 years to complete. And I don't want to tell you how much it cost, but it turned out like this, and it's fabulous.
Did you have to take a zero off for the wife when you told her how much it costed?
There was a rounding down.
Yeah, there always is a rounding down. So let's talk more about the restoration, exactly what you did do here.
It's a full frame off rotisserie restoration. So there's new rear quarters, new front quarters, new door skins, inner and outer rockers, new floor from firewall all the way through to the back.
Oh, wow.
And that was half the budget, just getting the body and paint done.
Really?
The rest of the budget was the interior. The car came with a 63 General Motors 327.
Okay.
So it's been bored 20 over. It's got a single 4-barrel on it. I really wanted it to look like a car from the 60s.
Okay, so someone would have, in the 60s, hot rodded it up from the 50s, is what your vision was.
A little bit,
Very
but
cool.
I didn't want too much bling on it, so I wanted it really to be understated.
Yeah.
I did want some modern features to it, so there's disc brakes, there's a 5-speed transmission as well from an 85 Camaro, so it's fun to drive.
Well, I'm very excited to take a ride in this. I think we should take her outside to get some more shots.
Judy, Papa's going out of town. Moving Judy, no one's gonna be around. Judy, when you move, I'll be around till you break the ground. I call anybody, call them on the telephone. I said, call everybody, tell them what's going on. Judy's on the high, we're all gonna rock and roll. Move, little Judy, family, oh, move, little Judy, gonna have a ball. Move, little Judy, all eyes on you. Well, move, little Judy, in your rocking and shoes. Judy, gonna hop,
All right, well, let's talk about the exterior features of this car, Alan.
Yeah, so when I envisioned this car when I bought it, I really wanted it to be a 1960s kind of cruiser. And so the wheels they simulate a magnesium wheel from that era.
Okay.
But it's a completely modern wheel from the 2000s. So American wheels, they did a really nice job of those. The original car came with 14-inch rims.
Yep.
These are 17s.
Yeah.
That's as big as I could squeeze on this thing.
Wow, and they look perfect. Like proportional wise, they look absolutely amazing. Let's talk about some of the interior features. The steel dash being one of them.
So the interior, when I designed it, I didn't like the original Bel-Air design.
Okay.
But the color scheme is original. It's a combination of a Bel-Air, a convertible stitching, and even the 150 with the pattern cloth.
Yes.
And again, as you said, originally this car did not come with seat belts. It was an option that the owner didn't select.
Yeah.
I made sure to put them in because that steel dash is going to take somebody's head out.
Yeah.
In a quick stop.
Oh, what do you need seat belts for? You're not race car drivers. Outstanding. I really like the combination of colors in here. It's just perfect.
Thank you. And before we take it for a drive, you got to figure out where the gas cap is because we're going to put some gas in it.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's take a look here. It's going to be on one of these tail fins. And which one and how do you get at it? We'll probably run out of film before I... Oh, hey, look at that.
There it is.
Found it. That's so cool. Oh man, this shifter is awesome.
Isn't that great?
It feels so good.
Give it some more.
I can, eh?
Yeah, no more. Okay. Now for it. There you go.
Awesome. Holy smokes, is this ever so cool. Wow. Oh, I could shift that all day. And you get those crackles and pops.
Oh, yeah.
What a cool car, man. See, what I've always said is cars need to capture emotion of some sort when you're in it, whether that's cruising or going fast, whatever. It's got to grab you in a way. This car definitely grabs you in a way.
It's looking like it's grabbing you.
It's grabbed you, yeah.
I think I mentioned one of the options on this car was power brakes. And the
Yeah.
original owner got that. Power steering was not an option, so it was something I added when we did the restoration.
Yeah, yeah.
By putting in power steering, I was able to replace the original steering wheel, which was 17 inches massive.
I was going to say, yeah, this seems smaller, yeah.
The size of a bus wheel. So this one is much smaller.
Yeah, that's right, because they had to be bigger so you could make those corners.
Exactly.
Man, this car is so fun to drive.
I would never own an automatic again, not for a fun car.
No way.
No.
For a daily, for sure. Not for a fun car. Because there's a skill driving a manual. Some days I'm good at it, some days I'm not, and you're part of the car.
All right, my turn. So what do you think?
Oh, and I never expected it to be like this, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm driving a hot rod, and it's just amazing. I really feel like a connection to the 1950s, and it's amazing.
Cool.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Wow, this car is so fun to drive. I'll be at the TD Bank tomorrow. Can I borrow 60 grand? Yeah, right. Remember, Alan, safety first.
Safety first, right?
You don't need to impress us.
Right.
Wow, this is a great view to sit from here too.
That's a little better. I'm rather rich right now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're driving way better. See, it's even fun to be the passenger in this car.
Well, I had a baby born without dancing feet. Yeah, I had a baby born without dancing feet. I said, come on and let's dance. She said, a baby, don't embarrass me. Well, I left my baby on the edge of the dancing floor. Ooh, I left my baby on the edge of the dancing floor.
More fun than a GT 350.
Well, thank you so much, Alan, again, for being a guest on my show and bringing this beautiful car by. And I can't thank you enough for letting me drive it. I know I'm only one of a small handful of people who got to drive it. But looks like rain. You better get this car home.
Holy jeez. Hey, Earl! Earl, what are you doing? Earl, I said you could drive it, not keep it. Earl! I got your keys. Thanks, buddy.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode of Rev It Up with Earl Garden.
Just double back in time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.